Welcome back once again to a video series that asks the all-important question, does this card slap? Now listen, I have an interesting group in my Discord. It's kind of taken on a life of its own, really. We have these bros in there. Some are patrons, some are just freedom-loving frontiersmen out there who want to know if they're under-the-radar pet banger slap, and I tell them, brother. We also have a Patreon out there. You can get in that if you want. Those dudes can DM me in there. They can request videos. I have a YouTube membership set up. If you want to hit the join button down below, it's only $2. I don't take dark money, brother. Never mind that no one has ever asked me to take that dark money, but I wouldn't take it anyways. I'm purely subscriber funded. Alright, let's get right to it. RK9 asks, does Lazav Demir Mastermind slap? So this guy's blue, black, legendary creature, shapeshifter. It's a 3/3 with hexproof. Whenever a creature card is put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, you may have Lazav Demir Mastermind become a copy of that card, except its name is Lazav Demir Mastermind. It's legendary, in addition to its other types, has hexproof and this ability. Hell yeah, man, this can be a pretty powerful commander. It's one of those decks that scales to the power level of your group. It's also a bunch of fun. Use reanimators that can get stuff out of your opponent's graveyard, lots of mill. In recent years, this old goat has gotten even more powerful. This guy gets a surreptitious slap right in the night, brother. And next up, we have Martyr's Cause. This is 2 and a white for an enchantment. Sacrifice a creature. The next time a source of your choice would deal damage to any target this turn, prevent that damage. White sacrifice outlets are pretty rare. And the art on this is incredible. Look at this guy. This guy is really feeling those arrows, man, but it's worth it to land that Valkyrie girlfriend, even if it's just for the 15 seconds before you die. Great for your token weenie decks. This gets a big projectile slap right in the neck. Now Swede Racer asks, does Homura Human Ascendant slap? So this guy's 4 red, legendary creature, human monk. It's a 4/4. This guy can't block, and when he dies, return it to the battlefield flipped. So this guy comes back as the Essence, brother, the legendary enchantment. I guess it's just a bottle of this guy, man. This is Essence, dude. Creatures you control get +2/+2 and have flying. And they have fire breathing. Red, this creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. This card is rad. I'm not sure where this goes, man, but it does slap. It's going to slap you right in the third eye, brother. That Essence is really mean, man, especially in decks that give your dudes haste. Oh, we got Dizza Wu-Tang in here, the Jizza, old dirty Bizza. He asks, does Gift of Orzhova, can't even say it, man. Does Gift of Orzhova slap, brother? It's 1 and 2 hybrid white, black for an enchantment aura, enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1, has flying and lifelink. Yeah, man, this has some brutally sweet art. I dig it a lot. An Orzhov aura deck that gets your dude in for slaps. Not sure where this goes, though. It's a little underwhelming unless you're really building into auras. I don't know the commander that this goes with, but hey, listen, it doesn't matter, dude. It slaps. Now, Potato, who's a frequent contributor here, he asked about Shiftinggrift. So that's blue for a sorcery, has spree, +2, exchange control of 2 target creatures. You pump a little extra mana into it, that you can do that. Has +1, exchange control of 2 target artifacts, and another +1 generic mana, exchange control of 2 target enchantments. Yeah, listen, this slaps, dude. In a deck making lots of little tokens, clues, foods, stuff like that, you get some real bangers with this. It's got sweet modes, man. It's awesome in a John Arenicus deck too. He likes to give little presents to his friends out there, but the presents eventually kill you. So we have average power level out here. Username checks out. He wants to know if Corvold, the gleeful Glutton, is a real slapper out there. So this guy's 5, black, red, and a green. Legendary creature, brother. It's a dragon noble, just like Nikki G. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each card type. Among permanents you've sacrificed this turn, has flying, trample, and haste. Whenever this guy deals combat damage to a player, put X +1/+1 counters on it, draw X cards, where X is the number of permanent types in your graveyard. You know, ceiling on this is probably going to be 3. Most likely you have 2 to 3 things that you can either sacrifice or put in your graveyard. The problem with this card is that it's invariably compared to the Fate Curse King, which is an absurd card, man. This is like a fixed version. You know, it's decently powerful. It's got a bit of self-mill synergy, flying, trample, haste, that's nice. Decent card. Has some card draw, could be a fun build around. I think he slaps, dude, but the slaps are like little butterfly kisses on your forehead. Now, Zombie Token. This poor guy's just a token, man. He asks about Rushed Rebirth. So that's black and a green for an instant. Choose target creature. When that creature dies this turn, search your library for a creature card with lesser mana value, put it onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. I like this a lot. It's 2 mana, and if your game plan is sacrificing creatures or token copies of creatures or whatever, this is an incredible card. Doesn't work with tokens, so I should say that has to be a token copy, because a copy is the mana value, brother. But this has echoes of the old Protean Hulk. Could be a good redundant way to get a combo piece in a deck that uses the Protean Hulk. Hell, use it on the Protean Hulk if you want to, man. Big booming slaps. The Monarch slid into my DMs here. Here we go. Drain Power. It's blue for a sorcery. Target player activates a mana ability of each land they control. Then that player loses all unspent mana and you add the mana loss this way. Looks like she's about to bust with Drain Power, brother. This is a weird old card. Obviously the player you target can respond with instant speed shenanigans, but this forces their hand. You know, if they have nothing to spend it on, you just get the juice, man. And that's a flappy, happy, slappy piece of crap. I'm just kidding, dude, it slaps. Now we got Rev McSizzler out there, the Sizzle. He wants to know about River Song's diary. He wants to read it in the night, dude. See if he's mentioned in there. So this is 3 generic mana for an artifact, has imprint. Whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell from their hand, exile it instead of putting it into a graveyard as it resolves. At the beginning of your upkeep, if there are 4 or more cards exiled with it, choose one of them at random. You may cast it without paying its mana cost. Random is kind of bad, but hey man, what kind of cards are you putting in your deck anyway? I really like this thing with Burn, you know, for an Is It deck. I wish they made the art plainer though. You know, it's super how damn boring the book is. You know, it's very British of the artist, but it's not plain enough for me. Imagine River Song using your jewels as a speed bag, dude. That's better Commander, brother. Now this one's a Clue exclusive. I had never actually seen this card. Afterlife Insurance. 1 and a hybrid white-black for an instant. Creatures you control gain Afterlife 1 until end of turn, draw a card. So when they die, you make a little spirit, dude. I really love this card, man. It doesn't say non-token, so all your sack fodder makes more sack fodder. Looks like damn Christmas Carol over there, dude. Let the angels sing. Let them slap, for God's sakes. Then we got Wesley out here with a blast from the past. Not Wesley, dude, it's Wesley. It's probably Kanye West out there. Is this hot air or is this all gas? It's Fade Away. 2 and a blue for a sorcery for each creature. Its controller sacrifices a permanent unless they pay 1 generic mana. I like the little story in the art, right? You have a little lich out there. He's under the bridge. He's fading away the orcs. That's real mischief, man. I appreciate that. Mechanically, seems a bit hit or miss. But you don't get slapper points for style and hipster credibility. I think with token swarms, this really jacks up your opponent if they're running that. Then we have Derek McChad out there. Are you kidding me, Derek? Medomai the Ageless. This guy is 4 white and a blue, legendary creature, Sphinx. It's a 4/4 with flying. Whenever this guy deals combat damage to a player, take an extra turn after this one, man. Medomai can't attack during extra turns. Don't even try. Yeah, so this guy is amazing. I mean, he needs haste. You know, he needs some boots out there. Give him some boots, give him some greaves. But imagine if he gets you 1 extra turn. Totally worth it. He looks like the little fella from Game of Thrones. You know, he's got that kind of face, same face out there. And nobody can tell me such a massive dude would slap your chisel right off, brother. Wow, so that's it. Chapter 9 of cards that slap. Do you guys feel fulfilled? Is it like after a night of partying, you wake up and you're like, oh man, that really slapped last night, dude? Hopefully you do. Anyways, man, we're edging up on 14,000 subscribers. I can't tell you how excited I am for that. I appreciate all you dudes. Now listen, if you want to support the channel, support the channel. Guess what? If you don't, I'm still going to send you love and appreciation with each and every single video, man, because it doesn't matter, you know? It doesn't matter, dude. If you support me by watching the videos, that's the best thing you can do. Like and subscribe, man. Nikki G, Better Commander, signing off.